Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So, first of all, I would love to welcome each one of you who has come to my channel for the very first time and they have decided to watch this particular video. So, I won't be wasting a lot of your time just to tell you that which is the best order for the skill level papers. Now, I see lot of DMs as to ma'am, which paper should we go for? Should we go for FR? Should we go for PM? Should we go for tax? So this is a lot of confusing question. Actually, I'll tell you very honest thing here that this is very subjective based topic. This is very personalized question. This has to be different for each one of you because see, you must be a working student, the other viewer might be a college student. So obviously things will vary in your case, okay? So I'll divide this video in two parts, that is for the students and for the working professional. Now let's talk about student. Guys, if you are coming to the skill level now, इस skill level में सबसे easy paper is FR because FR is a paper जहाँ पे हम already हमें पता है कि क्या balance sheet, क्या P&L, क्या journal entry. So it is easy paper. It is a paper that can be managed with other paper as well. ठीक है. नाउ मैम, तो सबसे पहले हम एफआई से स्टार्ट करें. दिस डिपेंड्स कि तुम कब स्टार्ट कर रहे हो. ठीक है, दिस इज द मेजर क्वेश्चन एज टू व्हेन यू आर स्टार्टिंग. लेट्स से इफ यू हैव डिसाइडेड टू स्टार्ट इन दिसंबर. नाउ आई नो DU students will have paper in December, their college papers. So you cannot pick a difficult subject here because you have an added burden of your college papers, right? So there is a twist, there is a thing that you can pick an easy paper for ACCA because you don't want to miss an attempt, right? So the first filter of your choice should be the time. Okay, at which time I am giving that particular paper. Do I have other commitments or am I, going to dedicate 100% of time of these 3 months to my ACCA paper? Now, the second thing should be which college paper. I remember there was a semester, if I'm not wrong, fourth semester, where I had FM as a subject in DU, right? So there, it does not make sense that I actually opt for tax in ACCA. I would obviously pick FM in ACCA because if not 100% syllabus is same, at least 10 to 20% syllabus will be same, right? So you need to see in where are you standing in your college, right? If you are standing in the fourth semester and you have another paper also in your college which is exactly similar or kind of similar to ACCA, then you will opt for that paper. In DU, I remember I have the book as well, The Fundamental of Financial Management. This is the fourth semester subject, and that time obviously I picked FM because I used to study in DU as well, and doing it in ACCA, doing similar things made it simpler. Obviously, everything would remain same. How to calculate PV, future cash flows, dividend yield, YTM. So all these things will actually help you in ACCA as well. Okay. So first is when you are starting and when is your paper and other commitments. And second, do you have any subject that is similar to ACCA in your college papers, right? Now, the third advice is third factor that you need to consider while choosing is, do I have enough time that I can combine two papers at a time? Okay. Now, how to combine two papers, which two papers to combine, I will cover in next video. But again, this comes with the time commitment that you have to get done with this paper 13 papers as soon as possible. So make sure if you have enough opportunities in your college, you combine two papers or skill level. Okay. Now I remember as to after December, the January February period is a light period for a DU student because we have lot of freshers, we have lot of I would say concerts, different events. So that was actually a very lean period in DU. So you can combine two papers in your March attempt, right? So this is the first thing that you need to consider while deciding which paper to choose. Now, I'll give a standard answer which applies to both. This is my suggestion. Again, nobody will actually write in comment section, ma'am, you have given wrong suggestion. This is personal and this is my opinion. Okay. Now, every student should give FR first because it's the easiest. It can actually boost your level of confidence. Second, you can combine it with double A, right? Because double A, once you know how these financial statements are, drafted, how this disclosures, balance sheet and P&L is done, you can audit them, and hence you can actually do audit with them or with the, sorry, after FR. Now, once you are done with two papers, you can pick PM. Okay, PM is a paper which has a small syllabus, but it will require a lot of practice. It has a lot of new concepts that you might have not heard earlier, right? So go with the syllabus that requires a lot of practice because you have enough confidence now that you can opt for a difficult paper, right? Now, the fourth you should do is your tax paper. Tax paper consists of lot of learning because you need to learn, as to which standard, which law, which rate. So it requires practice, lot of practice and lot of learning too. And finally, you should keep FM for the last because this is what I did. I actually kept FM and AA for the last, and as soon as I was over with my skill level papers, I finally opted for AFM first. So I had full-fledged knowledge of, FM, and finally I moved on to AFM. So you should keep FM as a large subject, and in case obviously there is no subject relating to it in your college. Okay, so this will be my suggestion that you should go with FR first, then AA, then PM, then tax, and then FM. This is the correct order according to me, according to my thing. And as I mentioned earlier, this is gonna be completely subjective, completely situation based as to where you are standing and how much time you have. Okay, now let's move on to the working students who are actually also working, in job, and they have to decide which skill level to opt first. In case you have a busy season, like example, if I talk about Big Four, I know March is the craziest period. Like you have to obviously work very hard in that particular period. So February, March is gonna be a toughest months of my year. So obviously I want to pick a subject that is easiest for me, right? That would be FR and audit. Why audit would be easy for you guys? Because you are doing auditing in your work life as well. Okay, now this maybe you might be not doing audit field, so you might be doing different field, right? Maybe a consultant or maybe a different tax field. So in your case, tax or F1 would become easy task. So make sure you pick a easy subject for yourself in that busy period. Now, when it comes to the lean period, you can go with the difficult subjects such as tax and PM because they require a lot of practice at your end, right? So this was my idea of to how you have to choose your skill level papers. Let me know if you have different thoughts on this. You can mention in comment section. I am happy to hear everybody's thought and how they selected their paper. What was the criteria that they choose for selection of skill level papers. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day. Bye bye.